Caroline here at CrossFit Fergus Falls, coming at you with a not for time kind of practice gymnastics session. So we're starting our warm-up with the Gymnastics Inchworm, okay? So one thing that I want you guys to focus on, especially in your handstand push-ups today and as we're warming up, is if you had your thumbs on your bottom of your rib cage and your fingers on your belly button, you pull those together, okay? See what that does here? We've got a little bit of arch in my back. When I pull those together, tilts my pelvis forward, and now everything's lined up and it's nice and solid. It's just like if someone's gonna punch you in the gut, boom, pull that all together, and this is the position that we're striving for today, okay? We don't want our rib cage flaring up. See what that does to our back? Bring that rib cage down and towards your belly button. So, Gymnastics Inchworm. You're gonna start out and you're gonna walk yourself out. Okay, when you get into that inchworm, in that plank position, make sure you have that belly button pulled in. We're not here, okay? Pull that belly button in, and then walk further with your hands. And then walk yourself back up, okay? If you are starting to walk yourself out and you feel yourself starting to do this, you've gone too far, okay? You want to get to a position where you can maintain that nice neutral spine. Tabletops, fingers are away. The straighter your legs are, the harder it's gonna be, okay? So you can judge where you want your feet to be. A little bit of a bend in your elbows. All you're gonna do is come up, hold it for a second or two, come back down. Come up, hold it for a second or two, come back down. Then we've got air squats. Okay, just your normal air squat, get warmed up for that. Then we're gonna go narrow squat, okay? So feet almost touching, and you're gonna sit back down into that squat, okay? And then we have a seated leg raise. So, you're gonna sit in a straddle position, put hands on one side of your leg, point your toe, okay? That is the leg that is coming up off the ground, okay? Switch sides. I want your toe pointed, okay? It's gonna hit those hips really, really hard. All right, so for our handstand push-ups, kind of just depends on where you're at in your push-ups, okay? You can do a number of things. You can do a headstand, you can do a handstand hold. If you can get up and do a handstand, I would recommend doing that because we haven't done that in quite a while and we've been doing a lot of push-ups, so let's try to just change it up a little bit. So if you're getting up into that handstand, make sure you're pointing your toes, make sure your belly button is tucked in, your butt is squeezed so that when you're up against the wall, you're not in this position, you're in this position. Nice, strong position, okay? If you want to work on your bear push-ups, make sure that you have your hands about 5 degrees out, your butt's up in the air. Look through your legs, touch the top of your head to the floor, and push yourself back and up, okay? This doesn't really count, okay? You want to be able to push yourself up and back. You can work on tricep push-ups if you want, but like I said, if you can get inverted, we haven't done that in a while, get yourself inverted, make sure you're nice and locked out, okay? For the pistol squat, if the narrow squats were as much as you could do, that is great. The another options, and this is just a progression through your pistol squats, is to have your other foot by the side, okay? And you'll still have to go down and get that range of motion, all right? If that's too easy, put your foot behind, okay? Get that balance, come all the way down. If that's too easy, foot up behind your knee, same idea, come down and come back up. Another option that you can do too is if you have a box or a plate or something to stand on, you can stand on it. Bring your foot out in front of you, going down, touch that heel, and come back up. Reps and everything are completely up to you, so find something that you can do. For handstand push-ups, You know, if you can do them strict, but 3 or 4 is all you got, great. If you can do 20 of them strict, great as well. So you got to figure out what you want to do for your set. It's practice today, you know, so you don't have to go out and kill it either. Pistols, find your progression, do what you can do. Hopefully on pistols you can hit about 5 of whatever variation that you're doing. Then we've got crawling, okay? We're gonna get our brain and our hands and our feet all working together. So, you're gonna start on all 4s. The only thing that you're gonna do is put your toes on the ground and lift your knees off the ground, okay? Do you see all those right angles in there? My back is parallel to the ground, my shins are parallel to the ground, and this is the position that you want to be in, okay? From here, you're going to take your right arm and your left leg and you're going to take a small step forward. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. This is not a fast crawl, okay guys? This is more of a creep, okay? So here, 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 okay? Then we have to go backwards. Notice that my back stays flat, shins stay parallel to the floor. The hardest thing on the backwards one is making sure you're not taking too big of a step with your legs because your hands can't keep up and then butts start going up in the air. But you gotta maintain a nice tight core, you gotta maintain a nice lockout with your arms, and everything's gotta work and coincide together. So it's making your brain work, it's making your hands and your feet work, and make them all work together. So good luck. Get after it. Let me know if you have any questions on this one.